What's going on, guys? So Mighty back at it again with your weekly Rough Skins video. So today we do have a pretty better than last week looking set of skins. The Project White Light LR looks pretty cool. I haven't actually looked at these besides the actual front pictures, so we're just looking through them now. This is actually a pretty cool looking LR. I would have preferred Fire's LR, the Cobalt one, to make it in because I think that is a really nice LR, but that is okay. We will start off with all clothing this week, and we are looking at the Punkish hoodie and the Punkish pants. Overall, I think these are pretty cool looking skins for the hoodie and pants. Only going for $1.45, so that's the standard price, which is a plus because Helk has been making skins a little more expensive lately. Quickly look at the pants as well. I'm not a massive fan of these, but I do think that they look pretty cool, so I would say overall for these clothes, the Punkish set, they're only $1.45 and they're around about mid-tier in the Rust item stores top sellers, so I don't think that it's going to be too risky to buy these as an investment. I personally wouldn't stock up on them just because I don't think that the demand for them is going to be too high. I'm only going to buy one of each today. I'm not actually going to invest in these, but I don't think that it's going to be too risky for you guys to invest in the Punkish clothes. The only thing is I think it will take a little while for them to actually sell, especially if they do go above that $1.45 mark. On the plus side, I don't think that these are going to get oversaturated, so long term that will obviously increase the value of them. Right, moving over to the Apocalyptic Night rifle. This is obviously another bolty rifle, and adding on to the Apocalyptic Night clothing and armor set that we have. This is a really cool looking gun. Let's just quickly go through it. Sorry if you can hear my phone going off. I have actually been editing this as I'm going, so I can hear that, so I'm trying to cut those out. Also sorry because I know I sound tired. Back to the skin. This is a really cool looking skin, and he's just done a really good job on this skin, the same as what he has with the other skins that he's made. Hashtag bring in the Apocalyptic Night high qual armor, please Helk. Come on, we want it. We all want it. It's a sick looking set, and it would look even sicker if you could actually use the high qual metal with it in game. So come on Helk, add it to the game as you've added the bolty. This is a nice looking bolty, going for $2.95, which is the standard price for weapons now. So I would say that this is going to be a pretty decent buy. I'd say it's going to be a pretty safe purchase. And just going back to the featured, it is the second most bought thing, so you will have to keep that in mind, guys, but I don't really think that's going to be an issue, especially if the actual high core metal set does come out, because if it does come out, then that's going to increase the price of everything else for a period of time, and then it will obviously plateau and drop down a little bit, but it will, I would say it would actually increase the price of what it was on average before the high quality metal set came out. So overall, yeah, it would increase the price once the high quality metal set came out. So $2.95. It's a bolty skin. Bolty skins are usually successful. It is the second most bought thing. You just have to keep that in mind, guys. But I'm going to buy one, and I do think that this is going to be a pretty safe investment. Moving over to the Fuel Hammer, this is going for $2.95. It's a long time since we've actually gotten a Hammer skin in the game, so I'm actually pretty happy to see this, and I do actually think this is a pretty cool looking hammer. Definitely unique. It's got like a little fuel canister on it. Obviously this does look really cool, and I actually like that it looks more metallic and stuff like that compared to obviously the wood that the hammer is actually made out of. So I do think that this is actually a pretty nice looking skin. It's $2.95, and the cheapest hammer on the market is actually $3.65. So all of the hammers so far have actually been very successful. So I think that this is going to be safe to say that this will be worth investing in. And I'll just quickly check how many have actually been bought. It is mid-tier in the list as well, but I don't actually think that that's going to be a problem. So unless it goes up to the top 3 or something like that throughout the week, I do think that this is going to definitely be a safe investment and worth picking up. Moving over to the Garden Pipe Shotgun, going for $2.95. This is obviously a pipey skin. My internet, I live in Australia, let's not forget about that. So obviously I'm going to have problems loading the pictures. I don't know why this is happening, but this is a really unique looking pipey as well. We're getting some really unique looking skins this week, which is a plus. Unfortunately, as you can see, there is a few photos that we can't look at. I will actually just reload the page and see how I go there. It's not doing it. Okay, so we're going to just look at these skins. This is obviously supposed to be like a garden hose, and it's also got a little flower on it. So overall, this is a pretty nice, unique looking skin, going for $2.95. So the one thing that you have to keep in mind with this skin, guys, the pipey, it's starting off at $2.95. So as I said, that is the average price for weapons and tools now. But the only thing is, there is actually quite a lot of water pipes on the community market already that are actually underneath $2.95. So I do think if there's new players coming in to buy a pipey skin, then they will most likely go for one of those ones instead. But I do know, just thinking off the top of my head, that flower boonie cap that a lot of people like to wear just as role players, I do think that this would go very well with it. And also that hide skirt and hide halter neck that you guys saw me wearing in the Anubis AK video I made. I do think that this would go very well with those kind of skins because it's very role player. So just because of that, I do think that this does have the potential of going above its store market price. But as I have said, the water pipes aren't always the best thing to invest in. So I would definitely take this one as a coin flip. It's either going to be pretty good or it's going to be, I'd say, below average. And I would say slightly under the actual price. So it's definitely going to be risky buying this one, but investments are always risk. To reduce the risk, I'm not going to recommend for you guys to actually invest in this one today. We'll just quickly check what it's like on the market. It's actually at the bottom. So that is not a problem. That is actually probably a plus. Obviously, because that means that there's not going to be a high quantity of them. But you also have to keep in mind that means that Rust players that know about this Rust item store aren't a massive fan of this skin. So that means the majority of other Rust players probably also won't be a massive fan of it. So just keep that in mind, guys. It's going for $2.95. And as I have said, there is other water pipes that you can get for less than that. So this is definitely going to be a risky investment, and I'm not going to recommend to you guys to invest in this one today. Right, moving over or back to the Project White Light LR300. This skin is going for $4.40. The first thing I'm going to say, this is a nice skin, so let's just actually have a look at this before I continue. So it's a nice little red and white, got a little radioactive toxic symbol on it. And it's even got the cobalt, so I guess this person kind of complimented Phi. Either that or it's just like extra salt to the wound. Sorry, dude. But the one thing I do want to add on and initially say about the LR is that there is actually quite a few that are also below the average store price, yet alone the $4.40 mark. So definitely keep that in mind, guys. Also, this is the top seller of this week, so that is another reason why this skin will have a lower chance of actually going above that store price. So just keep that in mind, guys. $4.40. Back in the day, I definitely used to recommend avoiding the higher price skins, and today I'm actually going to do that as well, just because don't get me wrong, this is a nice looking skin, but going for $4.40, I do think that this is a pretty expensive skin for what it is. I know it's the top seller, people obviously like the skin, but all of the expensive skins lately have definitely been being bought as the #1 skin. So I do just want to say, just be careful with this one, guys. If you are going to invest in it, I wouldn't recommend buying them in bulk, just because I don't think it is going to be as successful as some people may think. $4.40. White skins do usually do pretty well. Example, No Mercy skins and the Glory set. So we do know that they do well. It is a pretty nice, clean looking skin. So overall, I do think that it will stay around this price, but you just have to keep in mind that Steam tax. That is the main thing. That is the main reason why I used to I recommend avoiding the higher price skins just because it's harder to make that profit margin just because of the Steam tax. So just keep that in mind when you're going to think about buying this one as an investment, because it's going to have to sell for quite a bit more than $4.40 in order for you to turn a profit. So for this week, as an investment, I'm not going to recommend buying this one. But if you wanted to pick it up as a play skin, I do think that overall, long term, this skin will go up in price. I do think a lot of skins these days are going to be long-term investments, so just keep that in mind as well. But long-term, I do think that this one will go up in price, but at the moment, as a short-term investment, I'm not going to recommend this one either today. Alright, moving over to the other skins, guys, we are going to be starting off with the Love Nest Garage Door. Now, this is a continuation. It was either on a sheet metal door or an armored door. I'll just quickly check. I'm pretty sure it was a sheet metal door though. Okay, yeah, it was a sheet metal door. I'll just quickly drag this over. So, pug tower door, sheet metal door, same style, obviously. That is going for $10.67, the cheapest one on the market, but there is only 18 on the market. Let's just quickly check the Rust item store with this one. Let's reload that. It is the second most bought thing, so a lot of people are going to see that pug tower door and think to themselves, okay, that's going for $10.67. This is going to be easy profit instantly. The thing is, that is exactly why oversaturation happens. They look at something and think this is going to be easy profit. In saying that, I don't necessarily think that they're actually wrong. So this is going for $2.20. I do think that this is actually going to be relatively safe just because of that initial price, $10.67 on the sheet metal door at the moment. I think that that will actually start the price of this on the community market off higher than what it actually is right now, $2.20 at the Rust item store. As long as it doesn't come out that day early, however people are doing that. I don't really know if that's still a thing. I haven't really been keeping up with that. But as long as that doesn't happen, I do think that this actually will be a successful set. But I do know that it's definitely going to be oversaturated, so keep that in mind, guys. Overall, this is a massive meme of a garage door. Another thing you want to keep in mind is sheet metal doors are obviously always seen because they're on the outside of bases usually, whereas garage doors are only seen inside. So I do think that because of that, it actually will make it so that this skin won't go... I don't think this skin will go anywhere near as close to what the pug tower door is, so keep that in mind. I really don't think it's going to get up to that $10 mark. It might get up to the $5 mark as a long-term investment or a medium-term, depending on how well this skin actually does in short-term. But short-term, I do think it's going to stay around the margin that it's at the moment, or go a little bit above it. We shall see, though. Garage doors are usually pretty unpredictable. We have had some really nice looking garage doors and they haven't done that great, so just keep that in mind, guys. And we do know that this one has been bought quite a bit already, and we are the second day into these skins, so as you guys know, I'm a day late, so just keep that in mind, guys, because a lot of these will be bought throughout the week. Overall though, I do think that the Love Nest garage door skin will be a relatively safe purchase. If you're planning on buying them in bulk, just know that a lot of other people are buying these and they are currently the second highest most bought skin for this week, so it's definitely going to be risky if you're buying these ones in bulk. Okay, moving over to the last skin, we've got the SHIPPY sleeping bag. Just a little shit. This is a continuation from that garage door and sheet metal door. This is going for $2.20. Now, I know there's a little rivalry with two sleeping bags. I'm pretty sure one was the royalty sleeping bag, if I'm not mistaken. Whatever skin it was, I can't remember what it was called. I'm pretty sure it was the royalty one, but I honestly liked whatever that other one was better than this one. This isn't really my kind of style, but overall this is actually a really well made skin. I like what the fabric, the actual material of it looks like. I do think that this is pretty cool. I like the stitching. It's definitely got that more child's sleeping bag vibes to it compared to what the other one had, but I did like the other one better. It was slightly more edgy, even though I don't usually like edgy skins. I thought that one looked pretty cool. This one, it also looks cool. $2.20 though. Yeah, I'm not going to say that this is going to be the safest investment, but it is only going for $2.20, and there's actually only 3 sleeping bags on the community market that are cheaper than $2.20. The fourth one being $2.53. So I do think that you could potentially make profit here. But some of the latest skins, sleeping bag skins that have come out, for example, the cardboard sleeping bag that came out the other week, that is actually the cheapest one at the moment, and there's only 33 of them on the community market. So $2.20. I'm not sure how many people are going to love this skin, but role players will put in their boat bases and like boat sheds. So and also like on the coast, I think that would be kind of funny. So I do think that because it does have a kind of role play vibe to it, it will go around this profit or maybe a little bit higher, but it really does depend on what the Rust community do think of it. Obviously, it is the second least bought skin this week, so I don't think that it will be an amazing investment, but as a long-term investment, I don't think it will actually be that bad, just because I don't think too many of them are going to get bought this week, and I do think that there's going to be a pretty low quantity of them on the community market. So keep that in mind as well, guys. Not too many skins this week did I actually say to invest in, but overall, that doesn't mean I don't like this week's skins. I do think that they actually looked pretty cool. Just some of them aren't the best investments. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Sorry that it is a day late. Alright guys, so this is the results of last week's skins. So the scrap heli box went for max $3.13, excavator door $2.84. One of the ace doors went for $2.91, another few went for $2.42. Vampire stone pickaxes went for $4.04. The vampire stone hatchet went for $5.11. The sea monster launcher went for $4.48, and the helicopter blade went below Rust item store's price. Highest one sold so far has been $1.69, so that's why it's in red. Last week's cart cost me $24.25, and the max total you would have made from selling the cart would have been $30.66. So that would have left you with a $6.41 Australian profit. All of these prices are as of the 14th of the 9th, which is the second day of the community market. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one.